It's another windy day in San Luis Obispo, but still on hand are the Blues and Saints for the third time this week. These two teams from the CCL South are going to do battle. It's Blues Baseball back on the air, Blues Streaming Network. Happy to have you along with us. Saturday afternoon contest between the Blues and Saints. Blues come in with their record of 6-8, and we appreciate you tuning in again. Blues fell at the hands of the Conejo Oaks last night, an 11-5 loss. But before that, their prior win was against this Saints team. Coaching staff mentioned that it was one of the more full team efforts in what was the best all-around game the Blues played in an 11-3 win against this Saints team that come into town, making the 3-hour trip up from Pasadena to come join us here on a windy afternoon at Sinsheimer Stadium. Starting lineups being introduced for the Blues and for the Saints. Saints come in with their record of 2-3. One of those wins coming against the Blues this season. It's going to be a different lineup for the Blues today. Going to have some new faces in there and a little bit of turnaround. Blues are really whole now. Have about everyone we're going to see. The roster is full. The roster is whole. And so with that, we're seeing a different starting lineup because head coach Bob Miller is just trying to get some guys in there, get them some reps, and then kind of narrow it down, see who's going to be in the lineup day in and day out here at the ballpark. It's game 15 of this Blues season. I'll step aside momentarily. Got the national anthem to listen to here. I'll lay out, and I'll be right back with you. We'll have starting lineups and first pitch. And with that, we're ready for baseball. Blues baseball back on the air, second straight night. This an afternoon contest. We'll have tomorrow's contest for you at 1. So we appreciate you tuning in on a Saturday evening. Blues and Saints for the third time this week. It's another battle in the CCL South, and we're excited to bring it to you in a matter of moments. So it's a windy day, but always a perfect day for baseball and SLO. Hi again, everybody. I'm Zach Ebrahim, coming to you from the press box here at Sinsheimer Stadium. So we're going to see the Saints again. Saw them twice in Pasadena, Tuesday and Wednesday. Blues split those two meetings, losing the first 6-5 and winning the second on Wednesday night 11-3 in what was the Blues' all-around best performance. Pitching, hitting, everything that went into that ball game. It was their most complete effort of the season. They'll look to repeat that and bounce back from a loss last night at the hand of the Conejo Oaks, who've gotten off to an outstanding start. They won 4 in a row to start their season. They sit atop the South. Blues are tied in the bottom of the South with this Saints team. Whoever wins this ball game tonight is going to take over ahead of the other in the South. But more importantly, the Blues are just trying to get back in the win column, get back on track. No better time to do that here in front of their home fans on a Saturday afternoon. Starter for the Blues tonight, it's Robbie Lardner. So Lardner's going to get another start, left-hander. And with that, let's get you set with starting lineups. First for the visiting Saints, led by Aaron Milam. Here's how the Arroyo Seco Saints lineup today. Josiah Morrissey is going to lead off and play second base. Max Blessinger is going to bat second and play right field. Kyson Donahue is going to bat third. He'll be the shortstop, and he's a big power hitter. Followed up by Matt Wong, who's the left fielder, who bats cleanup. Nathan Becker is going to DH today. Jordan Rogers will bat sixth and play first base. Matt Marlowe's the third baseman. Jacob Sanchez will do the catching. And Connor Beekler, the speedy center fielder, is going to bat ninth. Their starter is Keegan Allen. We'll see him in the bottom of the first. Today's starting lineups brought to you by Old San Luis Barbecue on Higuera Street, found in San Luis Obispo, California. Provides some delicious meals for our fans here at Sinsheimer Stadium. Old Slow Barbecue, Santa Maria-style barbecue, and local craft beer. Is there anything better than that when you combine that with a Blues game? Hoping I'm not making you too jealous for viewing here on our Blues streaming network instead of being in the stands, but I can promise you we're going to take care of you either way. Lardner stands in his first pitch. We're underway with strike one. So Robbie Lardner getting the start. It'll be his second start of the season, fifth appearance overall. Hasn't pitched in 11 days. Lardner, a freshman out of Templeton, California. Fires an 0-1 pitch. And 0-2 now the count. Blues offense. Well, they were held down last night. There's no question about it. Only 5 runs. Lardner's 0-2 pitch to Morrissey. It's outside, ball one. So the offense, quiet last night, and that's been rare this season. Put up 5 runs against this Saints team on Tuesday and then exploded for 11 in the Wednesday night contest between these two teams. Lardner's 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Already a bottle of hot sauce for a lucky fan, and there's 1 gone in the inning, and a strikeout for Lardner gets his day started. That's his 11th strikeout on the season. Gets Morrissey down swinging. Lardner, the ERA at 7.44, 9 2/3 innings pitched. Now a full 10 after that out recorded. 11 strikeouts, 7 walks, 8 hits allowed. Again, this is his second start. Hasn't pitched in 11 days. Last time we saw him, we were on the road at MLB Academy in Compton, California. So with no one on and 1 out, here's Max Blessinger, Saints right fielder, who swings through another strike, and that swing and miss rate going up there for Lardner. Ahead 0-1 on the second straight hitter. Lefty on righty. Lardner's 0-1 pitch comes home and misses outside, ball one. 4 Blues went hitless last night. Price, Villegas, Tolia, and Gallegos, all very important bats. It was the first time we saw Villegas, and we'll see him again tonight. Breaking ball in there for a strike. So it's 1-2 now. So that offense held in check by the Oaks pitching staff, who was phenomenal. It was the Saints bullpen that was really terrific in Tuesday night's contest, stifling the Blues hitters. But on Wednesday night, the Blues got an excellent start from Cam Mabey and good relief appearances from Eric Kubitowicz and Ryan Baum last time these two teams met. And the Blues took care of business, walked out of there with an 8-run win, and that ride home was a lot happier than it could have been. But the Blues, coming off a loss, have lost back-to-back games twice this season. Again, the record at 6-8, 3-5 the overall record here at home, and 2-3 in the South. Tied for last with this Saints team. Again, just so early in the season, so you can't put much stock into it. But already the third time we're going to see the Saints in the same week. That's rare in itself in the CCL to see a team, albeit in the South, this frequently in 1 week. But the Saints are coming to Sinsheimer Stadium. Blues will be the home team. 2-2 pitch, fouled off. Good to be home. We were on the road for 12 days, played 6 games, with that third game in Humboldt being rained out. But being on the road for almost 2 weeks, everyone certainly appreciates being back home. Everyone's excited. Another capacity crowd filing in here at Sinsheimer Stadium. Lardner facing Blessinger with 1 gone in the first, and his 2-2 pitch on its way. He got him swinging. What a start for Lardner. 2 outs on 2 Ks, both swinging. And here's Kyson Donahue. It's a Saints team that's coming off of their own offensive explosion, a 15-10 win over Orange County. That was their season high in runs scored. had their season high in hits against the Blues in their 6-5 win earlier this week. That came on a Tuesday night. Their offense very similar to the Blues, with the offense averaging around 7 runs a game. The average near 300, about 10 hits per. They walk a lot. So both these teams evenly matched. Be up to Blues pitching to shut down a Saints offense that features heavy hitters such as Kyson Donahue, left-handed batter in the plate right now out of Hawaii. He's quite a presence. 1-0 pitch. Strike one. Donahue, in 2 games against the Blues this season, he's 2 for 7. Both those hits coming in Tuesday night's contest. He had a double, RBI triple, walked as well. Then was really held in check in the win on Wednesday night. But the man that backs him up isn't too shabby as well. And we'll see if we get to see Matt Wong, cleanup hitter for the Saints, who also is quite a presence. That's grounded foul to the right side. Lardner just getting settled in. Again, trend we've seen with a lot of Blues pitchers starting, coming in relief. Lardner, the same story. 5th appearance, 2nd start. We anticipate seeing him pretty regularly as a starter the rest of this season. Ahead 1-2 on Kyson Donahue. Lefty on lefty and the pitch. Checked his swing. Did he go around? He took strike 3. Lardner strikes out the side in a perfect first. Already 3 bottles of hot sauce. A little early for that. Hope you like heat with your baseball. Robbie Lardner's providing it. 3 up, 3 down on 3 Ks. And we're heading to the bottom of the first. Blues bats coming up. We'll show you how they line up today. Led by Bob Miller. Darius Price is going to get his first chance to bat leadoff. Evan Steinberger is going to follow him up in DH. Colin Villegas, who we saw last night, bat third in DH. He'll play left field today in his 2nd game as a Blue. Zach Tolley is still in there at cleanup. He's manning first base out of Utah. Connor McGuire is going to make his Blues debut. We've been waiting eagerly for his arrival. He'll play third base. Aiden Anderson's going to get the start in center field, followed by Nathan Shamela, who's going to do the catching. Luke Pemberton's back in the lineup playing right, and C.J. Maciel at his natural position, man short. He'll bat 9th. And, of course, our starting lineups today brought to you by Old Slow Barbecue. Man, they've got some delicious tri-tip sandwiches. I had a veggie burger before the game. You don't know you're a veggie burger guy until you try one. And Old Slow Barbecue has an excellent menu that you can check out at oldsanluisbarbecue.com. So thank you for their sponsorship, Santa Maria Style Barbecue, and local craft beer. Short break and we're back on the Blues Streaming Network.
Baseball season's underway. You'd better get ready for a brand new day. Hey, St. Louis, what do you say? The Blues are gonna win today. We're singing now. Go Blues, go! Go Blues, go! Hey, St. Louis, what do you say? The Blues are gonna win today. Let's go! Blues, go! Go Blues, go! Hey, St. Louis, what do you say? The Blues are gonna win today. They got the hitters, pitchers, and speed to be the best in the West indeed.
Darius Price leads things off for the Blues in their half of the first. Boy, was Robbie Lardner sharp in opening inning, striking out the side in order. So Price will stand in, right-handed hitter, to face Keegan Allen, right-handed starter for the Saints. He's set. Price awaits the first pitch from Allen, which is taken for a strike. First time we're seeing a different leadoff hitter for Bob Miller's Blues in quite some time. Jake Simons, we anticipate it's just a chance for, it's a very different lineup, kind of mentioned that in the open. It's just a chance for Bob Miller to see what he's got with guys in different positions. Of course, we've detailed it, how good Simons has been in the leadoff spot. Why not try something new? Price has speed out of the batter's box, has shown a good bat. This is his third game as a Blue. Debuted in Pasadena against this Arroyo Seco Saints team. So he'll get the chance to lead off here in the bottom of the first. We're scoreless. And a 1-1 pitch on its way from Allen to Darius Price. High and inside, ball 2. And Blues looking to bounce back, trying to not lose back-to-back games for the third time this season, get back in the win column, climb in the South. These two teams locked in last place in the South so far. Still early, very early. So can't put too much stock into it, but two evenly matched teams doing battle here on a Saturday afternoon. We're happy to bring it to you. Always competitive between these two teams. Ball game's always close. Unless the Blues score 11 runs. That was something. Pitching staff really showed out. Try and repeat that here this afternoon. 3 balls and a strike. And the pitch to Price is hit out to center field. And that'll be caught by Beekler out in center field. So 1 gone. Fly out to center, retires Price, and here's Evan Steinberger. Haven't seen Steiny in a while. Batting second and DHing today. Left-handed hitter. Where we saw him for a little over a week. He was hitting second. He was DHing. Talented catcher. But Bob Miller getting his left-handed bat back in the lineup against the right-hander Keegan Allen. For the Saints, whose first pitch is fouled off by Steinberger, 0-1. A 1 pitch, and 1-1 now. That pitch missed outside to Steinberger. Allen with the ERA at 4.5 in 4 innings pitched. This is second start, second appearance overall. That's in there, 1-2 now. Two earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 4 hits in his first start this season. This is second. Steinberger off the end of the bat, fouls it off to the left side, and the count's still 1-1. 1-2, excuse me. Ball and 2 strikes, everyone's set. And the pitch. Got him looking. 2 gone now, and Villegas will stand in. 0 for last night in his Blues debut. We'll get a chance to play the field. He'll be out in left, but hitting third for the second consecutive day. Villegas taking Mason Grotto's number 15, and what a pleasure it was to have Grotto in the booth last night. That was a lot of fun. Villegas, a fifth-year senior at Cal Poly University, just across the street. Pops a breaking ball up to the left side. And giving that a look is Kyson Donahue in shallow left. Makes the catch. Side retired by Keegan Allen in order. Both pitchers look sharp in their half of the first. Heading to the top of the second now. Blues Baseball, Blues Streaming Network. Zach Ebrahim on hand. Statistician Matt Fernandez. Our PA announcer Jim Siebert's keeping everybody happy, letting them know what's going on here at the ballpark. Johnny Huber supplying the tunes. And our guy Marco is on the scoreboard tonight. The Arroyo Seco Saints are in town doing battle with the Blues. Blues happy to be back home, but would be happier to be back in the win column. Robbie Lardner is going to follow up 3 Ks in the first. We'll see what he's got in the top of the second. Short break and we're back. Thanks for hanging out.
Underway. You'd better get ready for a brand new day. Hey, St. Louis, what do you say? pitchers and speed. To be the best in the West indeed. Stinsheimer Park is where they play. So come on down and watch today.
Back to live action. We're in the second. Robbie Lardner, after striking out the side in the first, will face Wong, Becker, and Rogers. Saints offense, which has been excellent so far this season. Lardner trying to stifle them. That pitch flared out to right and foul. Strike one. Beautiful day in SLO. That wind blowing in pretty aggressively from right to left. Temperatures at 68 at first pitch. We're in the second inning. Still no score. Lardner comes home with an 0-1 pitch. He's fouled off again. 0-2. Blues didn't catch a lot of breaks last night, especially their pitching staff. A lot of bloop hits for the Oaks. A few too many walks for Blues pitching. Looking for a repeat performance of what they did to this Saints team on Wednesday when they were just spectacular. Ball one as Lardner tried to get him to chase a fastball outside. Matt Wong, who in 2 games against the Blues is off to quite a hot start. He's 5 for 9, 3 RBIs, foul tip there. Wong playing left today for the Saints. Coming 2 and 3. Blues just 3 and 5 at home. Trying to bring that record up as well. 1-2 pitch. Checked his swing. Took ball 2 as the count evens. Nathan Shamela doing the catching tonight. First time working with Lardner. Be good to see those two get in sync real early. 2-2 pitch. Lardner missed with ball 3. Good take by Wong. Count has been worked full. Pitching staff ERA for the Blues is here's a payoff pitch, ball 4. Leadoff walk for Wong. And it's the first base runner for the Saints. Here's Nathan Becker now, DH batting 5th for the Saints. As I was saying, though, pitching staff for the Blues ERA at 6.43. Allowing about 8 runs per and 11 hits. Averaging 5 walks a game. Lardner gives up his first in this one. Gets ahead on Becker 0-1. That's the 8th walk for Lardner this season that he just issued. Coming into tonight, got him to swing through that pitch, 0-2. Had 5 walks in his first appearance of the season. So struggled with command then in an opening non-league game against the Coastal Dodgers. It was actually the first game of the season, May 27th. So gets his 8th here. But again, 5 of those walks coming in his first appearance. Ahead 0-2 on Nathan Becker. Lefty on lefty. Lardner out of the stretch. Got him swinging. How about 4 strikeouts for Robbie Lardner? And there's 1 gone in the second. All swinging. Well, we'll first look at Jordan Rogers, right-handed first baseman, hitting 6th and batting with Matt Wong safe at first after he worked a walk against Robbie Lardner. So far, the only blemish on his score sheet as he's struck out 4 batters. Ball 1. Rogers takes a ball in the outside corner. Saw Blues pitching, especially the lefties, try and work that outside corner against lefties and righties. So Jordan Rogers stands in to face Robbie Lardner for the first time tonight. Still scoreless here in the second. That wind blowing pretty aggressively from right to left. Throw over to first. Wong still safe at first. A 2-0 pitch from Lardner. It's taken high, and the strike given. Two balls and a strike to Jordan Rogers. Lardner comes home with a 2-1, missed inside, but got the strike call. Pardon me. 2-2 now. Look like that might dust Rogers off the plate. Instead, it's taken for strike 2. Count even. 1 gone. Top of the second. Lardner looking for his 5th strikeout. Certainly impressive here to start. Ball 3. Kelpin worked full. Walked Wong already. He's safe at first. That crowd filing in. Dealing with the wind, but still a great crowd. Payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4. 2 walks in the inning. So it's either been walks or strikeouts for Lardner. Walked Wong to lead off the inning, struck out Becker, and now walks Jordan Rogers, and we say hello to Matt Marlowe, third baseman batting 7th for these Saints. And 2-3 on their season with a tie in their opening ball game against a non-league opponent. Lardner's first pitch to him. That one is grounded to third. And McGuire, they'll get 2. Well, they'll get 1 at second. And they don't get 2. So it's going to be a fielder's choice. Marlowe reaches. Wong's now at third. Rogers is wiped off the base paths as he was out at first. Now 2 gone in the inning. Here's Jacob Sanchez. Two outs in the inning, runners at the corners. Lardner's first pitch to Sanchez is popped up to left. Under it is Villegas battling that wind, makes the catch. Followed it into his glove. So no harm done in the second. Lardner walks 2, 1 reaches on a fielder's choice, but it's another strikeout to his tally, and he, more importantly, gets out of the second, pitching a second consecutive scoreless inning. 1.5 down. We're heading to the home half of the second. Blues were retired in order. In the bottom of the first, it'll be Toldia. Get our first at-bat as a Blue for Connor McGuire and Ander Anderson, who's going to get another start out in center field. We'll see him batting 6th. Heading to the bottom of the second inning, and it'll be the second inning of work for Keegan Allen, who looked sharp in his first as well. We're going to take a short break. Thanks for making Blues baseball part of your Saturday afternoon and your entire 2022 summer. I'm Zach Ebrahim, and I'll be right back after a short break. Zach Tolia leading off the bottom of the second for the Blues. They were retired in order. Price, Steinberger, and Villegas in the first, so now Tolia leads off the second. Cleanup hitting first baseman out of the University of Utah. Right-hander on right-hander. Allen set, and his first pitch to Tolia is in there for a strike. Tolia with the average at .314 coming into tonight. Leads the team in hits. 0-1. That's popped up again. That's out to right. 3 Saints have their eye on it, and it'll end up being caught by Rogers, the first baseman. Out in shallow right for out number 1. 4 up, 4 down for Keegan Allen, and here's our first look at Connor McGuire. McGuire making his Blues debut, filling in for Tate Samuelson, who made his season debut last night at third base. McGuire stands in for him now and will bat 5th tonight. Coaching staff really excited about what McGuire can bring to this ball club with his bat and his glove. Takes a strike from Allen, who's done a good job of getting ahead 0-1 on the Blues hitters. Allen set his 0-1 pitch. That's a chopper to second. Morrissey fields and tosses to first to get McGuire. 4-3 on that ground out. Here's Aiden Anderson. So 5 up and 5 down for Allen. Anderson stands in with no one on and 2 out. We're in the second inning. Anderson has not yet played here at home, so this is his debut at Sinsheimer Stadium. Aiden with the average at .385 in his limited appearance so far. This will be his 6th game as a Blue. Came to us on the road. And it takes a strike. 2 gone in the inning. 0-1 pitch from Allen. Anderson looks high, ball 1. Blues team average at .248. Swung on and missed 1 and 2. Have won their ball games with a combined effort from both sides, offense and defense. Pitching staff starting to find a rhythm. Robbie Lardner's shown us that through his first 2 innings tonight. A ball and 2 strikes to Anderson, who checked his swing. Did he go around the appeal down? He did not. Two balls and 2 strikes. Fooled him on a high pitch. Strikeout for Allen, his 2nd, inning over. So 2 scoreless innings pitched by each starter. Allen picks up his 2nd K, and the Blues are sat down in order for the 2nd straight inning. 6 up and 6 down for Keegan Allen, who's looked rock solid. So is Robbie Lardner. Worked around 2 walks in the 2nd. To pitch a scoreless inning. Connor Beekler, only Saint who has yet to have an at-bat. He'll lead off the 3rd when we come back. Blues Streaming Network, appreciate you hanging out with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We are in the third inning here in beautiful San Luis Obispo, California. Man, do these day games ever disappoint? These are personally my favorite games. The 4 o'clock games, we get out of here at a decent hour. Crowd still files in. It's a Saturday, so no one's got work. Other than Dusty Baker, a KSBY reporter, who's got his camera set up. He's working, but we're having a good time. Lardner's first pitch is swung on and missed to Connor Beekler, so 0-1 the count. Got a chance to talk to Robbie's dad, actually, before this one. Mr. Lardner, such a kind man, had so many nice things to say about our stream, and we always appreciate that. That's taken outside, ball 1. But I just had the chance to ask him, where do you think, has Robbie nailed down where he thinks he might attend school in the fall? Lardner, an incoming freshman. And his dad said, he's really thinking about going to play for Bob Miller at Cuesta, which I found cool because you get a chance to play a whole summer under the guy who's going to be coaching you come, your college season. That obviously is going to benefit Lardner, and of course it benefits Bob Miller because he's able to see his guy get 5 strikeouts, through 2 1/3. Lardner's looked terrific. But in all seriousness, it's a chance for Coach Miller to see what Lardner's got up close and personal. And if Lardner so chooses to attend Cuesta College, where Bob Miller's been coaching for over 2 decades, could be a recipe for success for both parties involved. Here's Josiah Morrissey as we work our way back to the top of the Saints lineup, and that's taken inside for a strike. Appreciate Mr. Lardner being so kind. It was a pleasure meeting him before the broadcast. Giving us the lowdown on where Robbie's headed. That's a line shot caught by Maciel. At short, quickly 2 gone now. Hit it right to Maciel, had to leap a little bit, but Morrissey retired. 2 gone for Max Blessinger. One of Lardner's 5 strikeout victims already, bringing his season total now to 15 in the strikeout category for Robbie Lardner. He looks well rested, and he looks settled in. Strike 1 on an off-speed pitch. That was Lardner's 41st pitch, and he's ahead 0-2 on Max Blessinger, who he has already struck out already. Boy, does he look sharp. I don't think we've seen a Blues starter get off to this good of a start in terms of strikeouts all season. 0-2 pitch. Tried to loop that breaking ball in there. Just missed. Ball 1. Lefty on righty. In the end, it's a good take by Blessinger, and he lives to fight another day. The ball in 2 strikes now. Lardner comes home. Went off speed again and missed in the dirt 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes, the pitch on its way. Checked his swing, thought better of it. Took ball 3 and the count's full. And the only blemishes on Lardner's score sheet so far, the 2 walks. That strikeout to walk ratio still 3-1. There's a cannon shot out to left. That's carrying well towards the wall, and that's off the wall. Villegas couldn't make the catch. And cruising into second with a double is Max Blessinger. Got a little under it, but still had enough power to send it all the way to the wall. He's safe at second with a 2-out double. Tough play for Villegas, having to battle the wind and the sun and all the elements out in that outfield. It's the first hit for either team, and it's a Max Blessinger double. Now Lardner's going to have to face Kyson Donahue with the pitch count approaching 50. Donahue also 0 for 1 with a strikeout against Lardner. Lefty on lefty. Donahue out of Hawaii. Big kid, big power. Lardner's first pitch out of the stretch, ball 1. Ball, no strikes. Lardner to the plate. That's a fly ball out to right, drifting foul. So it's 1-1. Blessinger safe at second with his second double of the season. His average above 400, and of course the Saints have only played 6 games, so important to note that. This man Donahue at the plate, though, with his average at 455, and we've detailed the damage he's done to the Blues already this season. And he's coming off of a ball game where he homered for the first time this season in a win over Orange County. There's a line drive through the right side, base hit. And they're going to send Blessinger in to score. So from second, he comes in to score on the Donahue RBI single, and it's 1-0 Saints. Donahue pulled that one through the second base side. Gives the Saints an early lead, 1-0. Back-to-back hits, the double off the wall from Blessinger, and Donahue pokes one through the right side for a base hit that scores Max, and Saints are up 1-0 early. Here's Matt Wong. I reached on 4 balls against Lardner back in the second inning, excuse me. Ball and no strikes. Runner on first is Donahue. He just drove in Blessinger to give the Saints an early lead. There's another fly ball out to left. Villegas has no chance to make a play because it's gone. That's a 2-run bomb with Donahue on first. And the first home run for Wong this season, 3-0 Arroyo Seco. With 2 outs in the third, the Saints plate 3 runs, and it's the heavy hitters doing the damage. Donahue's RBI single and Wong's 2-run home run. Comes Ed Gravel. Have some words with Robbie Lardner. Man, he just looked so sharp. Strikes out the side in the first, couple walks in the second, but no harm, no foul. You don't allow him to score. You even tack on another strikeout. Strike out Beekler to lead off the third inning. Get Morrissey to line out. And then it's 3 straight hits. 2 of the extra base variety for Arroyo Seco off of Lardner. Second time around, they've gotten to him. And here's Nathan Becker now with his team leading 3-0. Blues going to have to do it in a comeback effort again. Strike 1. So we saw this in the first meeting between these two teams. The Saints' big bats doing damage to Blues pitching. There's a chopper, and it's foul down the left side. 0-2 the count now. That's one poked through the left side, base hit for Becker. Got that one right by McGuire, and it's 4 straight hits off of Lardner with Becker safe at first with a single. That's now 4 straight 2-out hits for the Saints. They've gotten to Lardner here. There's ball one. Here's Jordan Rogers now, who worked a walk his first time up. Ball and no strikes. Saints have plated 3 in the inning. Quickly had 2 outs in the third, have now dealing with some problems here. Those problems are the Saints' big bats. They've come to play early. This one's popped up on the infield. Price will find his way out into shallow right, calls for it, under it, makes the catch, and the inning finally over. But not before the Saints do damage. 4 straight 2-out hits. They rally in the third, plating 3 on a Kyson Donahue RBI single through the right side, and a Matt Wong 2-run mammoth home run to left. Becker singled as well, but Rogers retired to end the inning. They send 7 men to the plate and get 3 runs out of their heavy hitters. Saints have come to play. Third time these two teams have played in this week. And now the Saints bats have given Keegan Allen a cushion. We'll see what he does with it. Blues bats coming up next. It's the bottom third of the lineup. Shimela, Pemberton, and Maciel. When we come back, don't go anywhere. Blues Baseball, Blues Streaming Network. Thanks for hanging out. Welcome back to Blues Baseball. Saturday afternoon contest between the Blues and Saints. It's another battle in the South. It's two teams that have split their first 2 meetings this season, with both teams arguably putting together some fantastic performances on their season, albeit very early. Up to the Blues bats now to come back from an early 3-run deficit. That pitch high and inside to Nathan Shimela. Catcher out of Dartmouth, who's going to get the chance to catch again this season. Boy, is he excellent behind the plate, and we just got a glimpse of it in Pasadena. Showed off his arm, his ability to pop out of the stance, and gun runners out at second trying to steal. He's a lot of fun to watch. Ball and a strike. That one inside, jammed him a bit. It's hit to short. Donahue a long throw, but he'll get him. Quickly 1 out, 7 up, 7 down for Keegan Allen, who's been excellent. Pemberton gets his chance to stand in. Didn't see Luke yesterday. In fact, only saw 2 players from this lineup yesterday, Tolia and Price, the only returning Blues in the lineup tonight. Here's Pemberton, who takes a strike. Again, Bob Miller and this coaching staff just trying to see what they have with these guys. Narrow it down to a regular starting 9. Fouled off, and it's 0-2. Pemberton, one of those guys that they love what they've seen in right field, has been in a bit of a slump with the bat lately, but a chance to break out of it here. No time better than the present. Behind 0-2 here, however, on Keegan Allen. The pitch, high and a good take. Ball 1. Right-hander, Allen. Gets Pemberton to swing through that. Strike 3. 2 gone. Pemberton down on strikes, and now we see C.J. Maciel. Day off yesterday for C.J. Back in at short. Had a nice ball game on Tuesday against this Saints team in Pasadena. 3 for 4, 3 singles. Drove in a run. Righty on righty again, and Allen starts another hitter out with a first pitch strike. Oh, 1. That's taken. Count evens.